Hello and welcome to another episode near the North Sea. Now this week we're helping Peter Kernan out with his wonderful armoured car. I've been told I'm not allowed to call it a tank. Apparently that upsets people. So this here is Peter's CVRT Scimitar, and it's got a bit of a problem at the moment because it only wants to turn one way. So what we thought we'd do is see if we could give Peter a hand diagnosing and fixing his steering brakes to once again help this little tank swing both ways. Where is it then? Underneath all of this?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
So there's like a handbrake, is that the band on them is the handbrake?
Which one?
There's like, so that thing there.
Yeah.
That's the handbrake, there's like a band on the outside of a disc.
That does your actual braking, does it?
No, that's just the handbrake, so if you're parked on a hill.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. As in with your hand, you brake. Sort of if you want to brake with your hand.
Handbrake.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Or e-brake, you know, if you want to...
If you want to emergency brake with your hand still.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where your belt's look. That's a belt, isn't it?
Yeah, that's...
Look at that. You're only using half your cog there, chap.
You can flip it round, you see, when it wears out.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so steering brake there. So that one steers it somehow. And somewhere over there is another brake, I think.
And is this the one that brakes the wrong side?
Yeah, I don't know how they work, I'm not that clever.
I can tell you where it all is.
Yeah.
Not a clue what any of it does.
Yeah.
Pretty standard.
That's me, yeah. So like, if you'd think you'd pull like in a 4-3-2, you pull the right tiller, it brakes the right steering band and turn right.
Yeah.
In this, you pull the right, it turns right, but it brakes the left caliper.
You're pulling with your left hand. Maybe that's the problem.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pretend.
Some sort of magic, really.
Yeah. I think it's the best way to look at these engines
is magic. So what do we got to do today then?
Hopefully make it turn. At the moment, this is an omni-turning scimitar.
An omni-turning?
An omni-turning scimitar.
What does that mean?
It means it only turns one way.
Is that what that means? I thought omni when it went every way.
Well, no, on bloody what's his face? Zoolander. Zoolander's an omni-turner, isn't he? Yeah, he can only turn one way.
Oh, I see. I thought he was just autistic.
Well.
Yeah. Okay, so we got to...
So yeah, find out why it's not turning the other way. I suspect it's the master cylinder, which is attached to the tiller, which is inside the driver's compartment. But because that's a horrific job to do, I thought I'd just check under here first.
Yeah.
Because we need to be in here to bleed the brakes anyway. So I'll have a look.
So which side is it?
So it won't.
Which side isn't
left
working?
Tiller, which will be the right caliper.
Okay, so down in here.
Watch the intercooler.
Was that the intercooler, is it? For the the engine we'll show you in a bit.
For the 6BT.
Oh yeah.
It's practically a day in the limousine, if I'm honest.
That one?
Yeah. It doesn't look wet, does it?
No. Do we want to pull it and just see what happens or not?
Oh no, if that's the big daft one, that's the main brake. It's the one. I can't see, I'm too short. Hold on, I'll stand on these ropes and then I'll fall and die. Oh no, yeah, it's that one up there, the smaller one.
Okay.
See, there's one hidden at the top.
Yeah.
Which again doesn't look wet. The big ones are your main brakes.
Right.
That small one's your steering brake.
Yeah. Nice.
It's not that.
It's not that.
It doesn't look wet. So I would imagine it's the master cylinder underneath that.
Okay. Let's take this top plate off and get in there. Or do we go in from...
Well, you can...
We go in from underneath. That looks like someone's got to be upside down in there though.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can take the back off the seat. Seat lifts off the back, and then your feet can kind of go into the crew compartment in the back.
Oh, nice.
Right, just a minute. So...
Oh, I'm in. Am I in?
You're in.
I'm in. Okay. Oh, it's not done up. There's lots of... I wouldn't want to be in here too long.
Why?
There's lots of things pressing in places where I don't like things pressing. Ah, there's a load of fluid underneath there.
Is there?
Yeah.
Is it? What colour is it?
That's brake fluid colour, I would say.
Well, it's
yellow.
green brake fluid in this.
Yeah, it's greeny.
Oh, it might be brake fluid then. So
It looks like old pond water. Is that kind of what you were
it's like,
expecting?
Yeah, like a weird mineral brake fluid in these.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
It looks like fairy liquid.
Yeah, well, it's not. It's kind of yellowy green.
Yeah, it doesn't look quite fairy liquid coloured.
No.
I did use the right stuff last time I did it, but... Well,
Is that empty? That is empty, I guess.
Is it?
Right. Oh, yeah, it's empty. Empty as hell.
Yeah, you see that's lost fluid, you see.
Yeah.
They're meant to have fluid in the steering brakes.
Oh, okay. I'm going to need some Spaniards then, aren't I?
Yeah. What do you want, a 1 out of 2?
Yeah.
7 out of 16?
These are looking unbelievably metric from here. Almost as if someone's been here before. Would that ring a bell? Whilst me and Peter set about fixing the steering brakes, George very kindly offered to give you guys an insightful look around the rest of the vehicle.
We're inside Peter's Scimitar,
You know what I mean?
and that's not a euphemism. I know nothing about tanks, so leave you a little tour. That's the wiper switch. I'm pretty sure that's for the gun. There's a chair there. That's a sight periscope. And down here, the piece de resistance.
I've got her.
Is she out?
It's got nothing to do with you. In
Oh,
full
yeah.
flow.
Peter, grab my tiller. Quick.
Oh.
How do I get this pedal out, Peter?
Oh, that's the gun.
No, is there just two?
There you go. As you can see,
Yeah.
I think that's what I normally am doing.
completely intact.
Right, we've got the floor plate out now, so we can see the master cylinders and all the gubbins below it. What we're going to do is pour some fluid up in the empty reservoir, because there's something on this circuit that's leaking, but we just want to have a look before we take the master cylinders out and make sure that it's actually a problem within those cylinders and it's not a loose pipe or a leaky pipe somewhere. So we'll top that one up, give it a wiggle about. Right, we've filled it up with fluid and we've got a tiller on because I'm not man enough to pull it otherwise. And it does eventually pump up, and it seems to hold pressure once it is pumped up. It can't actually. Oh, there. That's. Did you just undo that bleed nipple? That's fair enough. Ideal, right? But there's no sign of leakage. I'm off now. I'm all the way down now.
Yeah, so go.
What?
I've got my finger on this valve.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Down. Up.
Yep.
Down. Up.
Yep.
Down. The strange thing is that fluid is not quite the same colour as what goes in there, so unless it's been contaminated or it's gone off, I think maybe that's a different kind of fluid.
Yeah, a lot of like, I'm not sure if it's just bubbly, but a lot of like whitey, milky looking stuff came out.
I've now decided that putting it back together is far too difficult. So I'm having a little break, and George is now climbing in. This should be good.
I've seen a Joe Hughes video. Peter! Peter! Hello. So I'm just gonna, do the.
You were just going
do
to
the
crack on
business in
and
here, yeah.
You're going to take the glory. So we can't find a smoking gun, as one might say. So what we decided to do is fill it back up with fluid, bleed it, and pretend nothing happened.
go stuff up.
Yeah.
Is it done?
What is it done? What is it all back together?
Have you finished it?
But is the difficult bit done?
Well, it wasn't really a
Or
difficult bit, to be fair. We didn't really do any. We didn't do a lot. This is.
I can't see those little pictures.
I've got good news.
Yeah?
I've got one glove on.
Oh, okay.
We'll come back to you when George has assumed the position.
Has the other glove on. I like this one. This one's nice. Okay.
How are you finding it, George?
Oh, I love it, mate.
You fancy buying a military vehicle yourself?
A driving one?
Oh, owning one, like, you could, this could be you. This could be your life.
Once the master mechanic had finished his work, Peter took her for a quick lap round the car park, and then we all hopped on and went for a burn up the open road. Nothing quite like letting her warm up, is there?
No. That's what they say about me, to be fair. Something about that. This doesn't sit very well with me.
Does sound well.
eventually our brave expedition found us stumbling upon a local watering hole, at which we thought we must stop and sample some of the local delicacies.
Oh God. Oh, I hope Ukraine doesn't kick off. I'm going to be ruined. Right, well, we've kind of fixed that. I'm not sure the problem is totally solved, but it does at least steer now.
It's the first time on this channel we've not actually ruined anything.
No, we've not broken anything. We've almost improved it.
No, I don't think we have broken anything, have we?
No. No. Well, that was a good fun weekend. Now, Peter does have a variety of other vehicles here. This one's nearly running, as you can see. And there's a few other interesting pieces of military equipment, which I'm sure later on we'll be doing some sort of content with. And that's going to do us for today. I will see you all again next week.